Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Stockport. It's the first of a double header, Blackpool and Birmingham in today's episode. We're going to run through the team news first, show the opening game, and then we'll show you how we've got on in the previous games. Mike Weir starts in goal today. Lewis Webb is on international duty after a call up to the Wales setup. He's made his debut as well for Wales. Serino at left back, Benjamin and Dunwoody in the middle, Pemberthy at right back, Ewan in that defensive midfield role, McCann and Shaw in midfield, cover on the left, Morris on the right, Alexander up front. Let's get into the opening game of the episode, Stockport versus Blackpool. McCann now with this out swinging corner, ball in. Dunwoody gets up, hits the woodwork, and Alexander slots in from about a yard. It's 1-0, 10 minutes on the clock, and we have been playing so well this season. As you will see in a minute, the league table shows that we're in third place at the minute. That boy Dunwoody with the header came back to Alexander and he just slots in, reacted first, 1-0. As you see the league table, we're in fifth as it stands. I don't think that goal has clocked on yet, so we'll probably be up to about third with that. Started very, very well. We're out of the Carabao Cup, that's one piece of news I can tell you for sure. And that ball's through to McCann and he blasts it wide. Great run from him. Yeah, we're up to third, but I think we've remained in third actually. As things stand, we're still with the game in hand as Dixon Peters. McCann cuts that out. Ewan into Dunwoody now. McCann, Ewan, Pemberthy, looks long for Alexander. Can he get in behind? Elaware clears it away, but cover will pick it up. Goes back to Serino. Into McCann now. Looks at switch out to Morris. Good touch. Shayla Morris scores his debut goal for the club across the goalkeeper. It's 2-0. What a cool, calm finish that is. As we went slightly long there. Serino into McCann. Switched it. And great first touch from Morris, and that is a brilliant finish. It's 2-0, 15 minutes on the clock. What a start this has been. Blackpool currently sit down in 18th. As things stand here, we are in third, just behind Colchester. We've got 2 games in hand over them, though, and 1 over Sheffield Wednesday. Next game of the episode as well is against Birmingham. They currently sit in 9th as Serino looks at throwing to cover. Serino gets it back into McCann. Serino gets the cross in. Ewan gets up, hits the bar on cover against the goalkeeper. Can he pull it back? Goes to Serino. Can he get to the byline? Does get the crossing, Shaw gets up, heads it over, and there was a couple of good opportunities in a short space of time, and it remains 2-0 here, and we have been absolutely dominant here, pushing Blackpool further and further back. Our centre-backs, there's a wide gap in between our 2 centre-backs, which is slightly concerning, but it is half-time, and it is 2-0, and what a job we've done on Blackpool here in this first half. Final 10 minutes of this game, nothing has happened here in this second half. We're up to 14th as it stands. Sheffield Wednesday have dropped down to 3rd. I'm guessing they've been pegged back in their game. Still nothing happening. Oh, there's a corner kick. McCann, ball in, Elaware heads it away. Donnelly will pick it up first. He goes in field to Benjamin, into Ewan now, into Donnelly once more. Ewan, all the way back to Benjamin. Back to Serino, who's the deepest player. Benjamin looks at switch. Morris takes it down and it's a poor touch. And Hazel comfortably collects it. He'll look long quickly, but Dunwoody can header it down to Pemberthy. Reed, Morris, through ball for Martin. Great chance and Martin misses the target there. 1-on-1. Probably should have got a goal for himself. He didn't. It remains 2-0 and it's going to end 2-0. What a result that is. We move up to 2nd in the table. Fantastic performance from the boys. So, the last game we showed was I believe it was a 1-1 draw with Carlisle. I believe that's when we beat Plymouth 2-0, lost against Wickham 5-2, beat Wickham 5-2, sorry, lost against Leeds 2-0 in the Cup, beat Rotherham 3-1, beat Mansfield 5-2, just beat Blackpool 2-0. We got Birmingham on Saturday. As I said, we're 2nd in the table. We have 2 games in hand over the top of the table, Colchester, 1 game in hand over the teams below us, so we have a chance to really move forward here. Doing better than our fight against relegation task at the start of the season. Let's get into the second game of the episode. Birmingham City at home. Let's do this. One change to the team. Lewis Webb is back in after his international duty. Same lineup. Webb, Serino, Benjamin, Dunwoody and Pemberthy. Ewan in front of them. McCann and Shaw in the centre midfield. Cover on the left. Morris on the right. Alexander up front. Let's go. Dunwoody now, who can run out from his own box. Midway in his own half, goes back to Webb. Benjamin now has a lot of space. McCann drops deep to collect it. Turns, looks like a ball over the top. Alexander's through. 1-on-1. Over the goalkeeper and wide. What a chance that was for George Alexander. And it's still 0-0. And we have been throw short into Benjamin. Into McCann, back to Benjamin. Ewan now. Can he turn? He can't. Has to go back to Dunwoody. Pemberthy into Ewan. Shaw. Alexander. Ball through to Morris. Good first touch away from the goal from the defender. And McGee down to his right. That is a great save from the goalkeeper. Keeping them in this here with a couple of saves. Corner kick on the near side. McCann. Right footed in swinger. Headed away. And White can bring it out. Over halfway, no real pressure on him just yet, has to go back to Mitchell, into Scott, and the counter attack is off now. I thought there was a chance of it, but not to be. And now Shaw into McCann. Look at the space he's got. McCann hits the woodwork, and no one was following in. What a chance. Maybe he could have took that further. He didn't choose to. Smashes it against the woodwork. It's still 0-0, and we have been just absolutely dominating without getting the goal. Square to Alexander, under pressure, takes the ball off him. Magcopper goes for it, but he's headed down into the path of McCann. Serino into Ewan, cover now. Into Shaw, can he get the shot right? Into Morris. Morris with a chance, beats the goalkeeper at the near post. Flag is up, and it will not count. Still 0-0, and for the first time we hit the back of the net, but it won't count. Morris now. Tackle by Flynn. Flynn is going to get himself sent off through the back of Morris, already on a yellow card, and it is 10 men Birmingham City now going into the second half against Stockport. Can we do something? McCann, out swinging corner, right footed in towards Benjamin, heads it over. If we do not win this game, I will be so gutted. We have been on top throughout all of it, and we just cannot find that goal. As Hale McLaughlin infield to Antonazzi, and cover cuts that out. McCann now into Shaw. Shaw looks on for Alexander, who's got him behind the defence. Good chance for him, driven wide. Can he pull the ball back? Does get the crossing. McCann! He was centre of goal. He came on rushing and he's just blasted it wide. All he had to do is hit the target. Surely the power would have beaten the goalkeeper. Not to be. There's 25 minutes left. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what changes to make. We've done everything bar score. Do I change the striker? Do I change any of the wingers, the midfielders? They're all putting in good performances. They're all getting in positions. As that ball over the top for Lang. Lang is through. Lang hits the target and scores. Of course he does. We're beaten at his near post. And completely against the run of play, Lang gets in behind. And beats Webb at the near post. It's 1-0. What do you do now? McCann with the ball in towards Dunwoody, puts it in. Side foots it in from the free kick. 10 minutes left. There's chance. There's a chance. We're attacking. We've made 3 subs. We've been encouraging. It's 1-1. 10 minutes to play. We were on the verge of being FM'd, I thought. But can we do it? There's another highlight now. 7 minutes to go. Ball over top. Lang got behind the defence yet again. Forced wide. Men getting into the box. They've only got 10 men. Serino cuts out the cross into Benjamin. And now Lang has been brought down. And that's going to be a penalty kick. And that is so sloppy. And it's going to be Callum Morton steps up and Webb saves it and Dunwoody clears it away, and this has turned into an absolute mental second half. After a first half where we dominated, couldn't score, 1-0 down, we win. We got the equaliser. Webb has just saved a penalty. Now Pemberthy has it into Shaw, goes into Martin, and Martin scores, and that's going to count, and it's 2-1, 3.5 minutes to go. And Martin, who hasn't scored many goals for this season despite his high finishing, with a expert finish here. The substitutions have worked. Serino into McCann. Gave the ball to Pemberthy. He's ball to the edge of the box and Shaw turned into Martin, who's between the defenders first time. Beats the goalkeeper. 2-1. 3.5 minutes to play, plus stoppage time. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Free kick. McCann now. Is he going to strike it on goal? I think he will do. It's very central. About 28 yards out, I would assume. Hits it. McGee tips it onto the bar and it's cleared away. And I thought we were going to get a third there just to seal it. Here we are, time has gone, and we have won that game. I know it was against 10 men, but with 10 minutes to go, after all the chances we'd had, I thought the opportunity had gone. They had 2 shots on target. One was the goal, one was the penalty miss, and we have dominated from start to finish. 3 XG, but we've only scored 2 goals. And we have done the job here. That is a fantastic performance. If you've liked today's video, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.